It's me again. Oops, wrong button. Right button. Hey, paperclip. Always forgot to turn off the volume. Randy, Kristen, paperclip, Joe Boy, welcome everybody. Good, happy Monday. One day down, 4 more to go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's December. It was snowing. I had to drive at 30 miles an hour of work. Didn't stop through an intersection. My brakes did not do what they were supposed to be doing. Anyway, we're here and we're safe. Hey, Tom. Vintage, Night Kicks. Welcome, everybody. Let's see what we have for a giveaway. Let's start with this one. Howdy, 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 everybody. Welcome here. I'm going to use this little castle tonight for 3D printed castle for the giveaway. This should work. All right. What should we do tonight? Got a few ideas. I was in a stream with my son earlier. A lot of people were asking for, well, not a lot. There were not a lot of people. A few people were asking for German coins. And I promised Copcree one, which I found. Here it is. Now, I sold all of these. So I was surprised to find this one on a different box. On a in a different box. This is 1834. F is the Stuttgart Mint, Harrison Church, where on March 21st, 1933, the Nazi Party proposed their propaganda. And there was, a success in after that, the afterward math of that propaganda here at the Potsdam Garrison Church was the election of Hitler as the first chancellor of Germany. So that was 1933 when this happened. March 21st, 1933. The following year, in 1934, and then in 1935, they minted this coin in my hand to celebrate the first and the second year of the Nazi Party regiment leading Germany. So this is a commemorative five marks, minted under the Nazi regiment. The 1934 is the 1 year anniversary mark. Hello, Jet. And then they had a 1935 as well, with these. There are two small windmills, let's call it that way, on the other side. Yeah. And then in 1935, they start minting the actual coins for Germany just with the eagle. And then in 1936, they had the eagle with the swastika on it. So anyway, I'm gonna turn around one more time. Yes, and mostly I want to show you the toning. Do you see the blue and green toning on this coin, guys? This is a really, really nice, high quality coin. It's a list and extra fine. The mint mark is right here. F is Stuttgart. This again is the Potsdam Garrison Church, commemorating 1 year since the propaganda that was presented on March 21st, 1933. I'm gonna start this on a $35, about $55 coin in XF, and he has the beautiful toning on the other side as well. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. I'm not gonna move it around so much. I'm not sure this is a legal coin, but I have one. I found it, and you guys can have it if you want to. Again, there is beautiful blue toning on the other side. Just gonna cover it up. 1934. Look at that up there and below the eagle. 1934. Copley, nice pickup on that coin. Again, that was totally accidental to find it. Somebody on Instagram bought all my German coins, so I have none left. All my World War II, say. I bought one a few years ago. It's cool to get that. Yeah, I have a couple graded, and then I also doing an album of those. There is an actual album that I was found also accidentally on Amazon, and it's kind of like a Whitman album. Looks like. I'm gonna start a second giveaway. So, Jet Turtle, did you win the giveaway? All right, good. That's a 1975 Panama Pill restrike. That's what you got. So let me put away the coin for Copcree and yours. Can you guys hear the music at all? I'm still having difficulty getting things set up. I do not have Belarusia. I have Estonia. I have Latvia, but I do not have Belarusia. No music. That's interesting. No music, huh? Well, someday. I'm sorry because I really hate to listen to my own voice without music. I have music here. I can. It's like it's louder than my voice. It actually bothers me how loud it is. Here I got another one of those three strikes. There you go. Hey, Daryl is here. Jet Turtle, did you get here for the first time you came to my stream? Was it through a raid by Pawnman? Is that what happened? Yeah, that's why I see a good memory sometimes, not every time. I just wonder what is he doing in China all this time. Do you know anything about that? Elon Ingle. Look at this proof coin that I have from Germany that I'm running right now. I just need to figure out. It's 1977. This is a Panama Pill restrike from 1975. So do they know him because of his YouTube channel? Is that what is he known for? Because China is getting huge on coin collecting, and so is Russia. Wow, that's cool. TikTok, you're right. You got TikTok too. ACX Goals, welcome. All right, this is Germany. It's a commemorative from Germany. Okay, so this is the next coin. This is proof. It's Germany, 62.5% silver, 1977 cameo. Hey Andy, welcome everybody. There's a giveaway running. They minted 258,000 of the proof for this coin. It commemorates Heinrich von Kleist, who was a journalist and an author, a writer in Germany. Now, I don't know him very much. I mean, he wrote poems. He was a poet, a dramatist, a novelist. You know, hey, keep the change wants that. Good job. Here, let's do another one. Let's have a Vatican coin. This is GenBU Vatican from Pope Paul VI, 1971, the Lamb of God, which is one of the titles of Jesus. That's gonna be the next. No, there will be at least a week or two, Randy, especially now with the holiday season. I don't foresee. I bought 5 more commemoratives today with original boxes, and they haven't been shipped yet. So it will be, and then another shipment of 35 Vatican coins will be shipped this Friday. So I will give it. It will probably be close to Christmas at this point. Yeah, I'm sorry, Randy. I do have some. I do have a couple greater ones, but you have all the good stuff already. You were an earlier riser. Yeah, I've been getting some stuff. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start this coin at $15, which I think is a few dollars below what I bought it, but oh, I did not start the giveaway. Here it is. That's the giveaway number 3. Sorry about that. And this is my German coin. This is a proof cameo 1977 KM 146 commemorating Heinrich von Kleist, which is a dramatist, poet, journalist from Germany. And these are the years of his life. He was born in 1777 and died in 1811. Looks like a young child, probably had a young baby face all his life. Tom Cat Bullet, welcome here. Congratulations on that cheap pickup. That was a great deal. It's about $30 coin. My goal is to move as much silver, world silver that I have, because in a month I will be going to the fun show in Orlando, and I know I'm gonna pick up a lot of stuff there. And I bought a few lots from Italy and from the United States of world coins that should be coming in the with any day within the next 2 weeks. I'm also waiting for a lot of graded coin from NGC from last August. I'm hoping that they will get here before year ends, but I don't know that. So I kind of need to move a lot of the stuff here. I have probably close to $10,000, if not more, of inventory right here sitting on my desk that I like to move. I usually do list one every day. Kind of give myself a day or two to kind of get settled in, and then the last 2 days when I'm kind of bought everything I need to buy, I will focus more on streaming. Yeah, I usually do that. This will be my third Orlando, Florida coin show. Right. So I did a lot of cleaning, like for kind of like winter cleaning. You'll be there, vintage. That's awesome. Let's hook up. Let's do something together. Yes, this is a practically uncirculated Palestine coin from World War II. So the Holocaust was going on in Germany, as they were killing as many Jews as they could. And then the United Nations at the end of World War II took Palestine and converted into Israel as a place of gathering for the Jews. So this is a coin, one of those coins that was minted before Palestine became Israel. It's written in Arabic, in English, and then in Hebrew. And in parentheses, you have the short version, the shorthand for Israel right here. So say Palestine and then Israel right here in Hebrew. This is 2 mils copper, 2 mils copper. These are really difficult coins to find, guys, from Palestine. Really important historically. I can do 25 on this one. Easy, welcome. This is about a little smaller than an alpha dollar. This is a flip for alpha dollar. Really good condition. Copper from Palestine, guys. Palestine no longer exists. It's been replaced by the United Nations at the end of World War II in 1948. It became Israel and is the main reason of all the conflicts that we hear in the Middle East. Here, I'll take. I'm gonna be basically with fees. I lost with this one, but here it is. I'll take 19 on it. I just need to move stuff. 20 seconds, $19. This is a $25 plus coin right here. Look at the rims. Palestine copper 1942, 6 years before Palestine became Israel, and already was showing up with this symbol right here. That means Israel right there. Okay, no takers on that. What about this? Somebody was asking earlier for Mexican coin. This is World War II, 1944, 72% silver, uncirculated, 50 centavos. 717. Congratulations, you win this beautiful Vatican coins. I'll do another giveaway in 5 coins when I sell 5 more coins. Look at this, guys. White, silver. Look at that. Look at the luster on this coin. $25 for it. 50 centavos uncirculated from World War II. Centavinos. Look at the cap and ray. Guys, this is uncirculated silver from Mexico from World War II. This one is another important coin. 1904, first year of mintage of the Panama coins. 90% silver, minted in Philadelphia. This is generation one of the Balboa. This is 10 cents. It's about the size of a quarter. 90% silver, nicely toned. These are difficult. If you guys notice coins, you know how difficult they are to get. I need 35 on this one. 1904, guys. Do you have the same? Yeah, I wish. I do have a graded. I do have a graded. I think it's an extra fine. I pay $350 for it. These are really difficult coins to find. And I do have the Panama pill. 90% silver. I have the 1905 too, but yeah, is an in uncirculated condition graded, but it has one side cleaned. $29, guys. 1904, first year of the Panama. Panama became independent in 1903. I prefer plastic, and this one came like that. That's not my handwriting. This is generation one. Panama became independent in 1903. 1904, they start minting their coins for the first time, but it was United States that was minting them for them. Guys, check out this coin right here. This is a coin and a medal from Switzerland. 25,000 minted, 90% silver. In very fine, this coin is $150, and in extra fine is $300. Notice though there is a little bit of damage right here on this side only, and a little bit right there, as this was placed in a brook. I don't know if that's how you say it. You say right, brook, Brooch. This is the size of a Morgan. Is my holy Morgan right here. Look at that, 90% silver. This side is absolutely perfect though. Look at that. No damage to the rim. Got a little bit of blue toning right there too. Rainbow toning. That does not hurt. The bear is the symbol of Switzerland. This is 1885. I have gold coins, but not for sales. 1885 Switzerland, 5 francs. This is the Bern Shooting Festival, 25,000 minted, 90% silver. 115 very fine, 300 in $300 in extra fine, guys. See, there is some damage right here and some damage right there. If this would get straight grade, it will be several $100 coin. But it's not going to because of that Brooks damage. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run it at $90. 30 seconds. This is 90% silver Switzerland. $150 in very fine, guys. 5 francs. 1885 commemorative Swiss coin from the Bern Shooting Festival. Here's another rare coin, copper coin from Malta, minted by the Sovereign Knights Order, the Order of the Knights of Malta. This is a actually you don't look at this coin like this, but you look at like that, or like sorry, like this way, 10 granny. This is the head of John the Baptist when he was beheaded to satisfy the desire of Queen Herodia, who was given in marriage to King Herod unlawfully because she was already married. This is proof. Cameo, 1975, low mintage from the country of Malta. These are some coin hard to get. This is about the size of an alpha dollar. 1975, only 3,000 of these minted. Only improved, only 3,000 made. 3,000 made, guys. Large copper coin proof from Malta representing John the Baptist beheaded. He was a cousin of Jesus, 6 months older than him. He baptized Jesus in the River Jordan and then eventually was beheaded by King Herod. Only 3,000 of these made, guys. Proof cameo Malta, which is one of the smallest country in the world, only 400,000 people, only 3,000 minted. Nice pickup, Copcree. That's a nice coin you got there. Nice design too. Look at that. This is another coin that could be sent in to be graded. Guys, tomorrow I'll be streaming with my daughter Sarah. I'm excited to do that. She's a funny girl. You should come just to listen to the two of us bickering. This is 90% silver from Peru, half dinero from 1905. 1905, 90% silver, half dinero. This coin is almost 120 years old. $15, guys. 1905 Peru, 90% silver. Running right now. Half dinero, 90% silver, 1905 Peru. 90% silver. This is the last one I have, and the only one from 1905. The other one I sold was 1903. This is uncirculated coin from Hungary, 1939, World War II. Magyar means Hungary in Hungarian. Look at the design on the edge. One pengo face value, uncirculated from 1939. $64 silver last year of mintage. $64 silver last year of mintage. Uncirculated from Hungary from World War II. $19. Look at the rim on this coin and the luster. Do you have a coin from Hungary? This could be your chance. Silver from Hungary, one pengo, 1939, World War II. Hungary is found in Central Europe, for those of you that may have not heard. The Hungarian people. Budapest is its capital. A beautiful country full of art, history, music. This is the boy king, Alfonso XIII. He became king before he was even born, as his father died before his birth. His father was King Alfonso XII, King of Spain. His mother, who was the princess from Austria, who married the King Alfonso. Alfonso the 12th divorced his first wife. I got to visit Budapest, but not Buda, but not Pest. So King Alfonso the 12th divorced his first wife, remarried the Princess of Austria. She got pregnant with this boy, but he died, the King Alfonso the 12th, before the boy was born. So he was already king before, when he was in his mother's womb. But of course, he could not rule when he was born. So his mother reigned for himself instead of himself until he was a teenager. This is known as the boy king. There are several portraits of him because he's growing, therefore you can keep the same face all the time. So I think this is portrait either number 2 or 3. I think this is number 3. 1900. This is the crest of Spain with the Hercules columns. Guys, you know the dollar symbol that we use for our dollars? People think that might have come from this ribbon wrapped around the column. Okay, that's where the symbol for the dollar come from. 50 cents Spain. Great details on this coin. 1900, that means it's almost 125 years old. I'm just curious about which portrait this is of King Alfonso. My guess is number 3, the third portrait. Where are you? Here you are. 50 cents. 83.5. Yes, this is the third portrait. I stand correct. The third portrait of the boy king for Spain. 50 cents, 83.5% silver. They only minted this in 1896 and then again in 1900. It's about $35 coin. I'm gonna run it for 19. 1900 Spain, the boy king. This is the same design appear on many coins also in Central South America and the Philippines when they were under the Spanish occupation. Look at the details, guys. $35 in extra fine. Spain 83.5% silver, the boy king. KM 705. Yeah, the cheapest on eBay is like $30. Nice pickup, Copri. I have the 5 pesetas, which is the same size of a dollar, with his father on it. It's a nice pickup. Got another Peruvian coin. Look at the condition of this one. 1915. They minted this until 1916 in 90% silver. 9 decimos, 9/10 of a silver. 1915 FG signature, Lima, Peru. 1 sol. $75 for this one, guys. This is a dollar size, guys, from 1915. 1915, 90% silver. Look at the details. Look at that. You can see every single detail. They got the Phrygian cap, you got the shield, they got the nice Libertad writing over here. This is 1 sol, the same size of a dollar. Look at that. 90% silver. Peru, 1 sol. Hey, Peter. This is a San Marino coins you don't see very often. San Marino is the oldest country in the world. It is 83.5% silver and is the 1000 lira face value. Most of their coins were 500 lira, which are slightly smaller. This is the anniversary commemorated Johann Sebastian Bach, the Austrian musician. It came out in 1985, uncirculated. Look at that. This is the crest of San Marino. 1000 Bach coin. Yeah. Not Bitcoin, but Bach coin. Guys, and anybody investing in XRP? That's a pretty exciting thing is going on there. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but right now seems a lot of people are having fun on the XRP. Got a few hundred of those, not too many, but it's been pretty fun. I just don't know what to do with them, so I usually don't do anything. San Marino, oldest country in the world, founded in 301 AD. 301 AD. Let's see how many of these were minted. 40,000 even. 40,000 even. 1985 R. Got Shiba Inu. I have a few thousand of those as well. Yeah, I got some Shiba, some Doge, some XRPs, some Pepe, whatever. Just for fun. Just a few $100. Nothing. It's not gonna make a huge difference if I lose them all or whatever. Okay, uncirculated guys. Uncirculated 40,000 minted. 83.5% silver. I'll do $35 on this one. This is John Sebastian Bach, 1000 lira, 83.5% silver from the oldest country in the world, San Marino, which is found within Italy borders. This is John Sebastian Bach. Commemorative coin. This is to commemorate both the International Year of Music and the 300th anniversary of the birth of John Sebastian Bach. Both events commemorated with this coin. No, he wasn't from there. He was, if I remember correctly, he was Austrian. He was from Austrian. And I know that because I've been to Austria, and one of the candies you can buy in Austria are called are called Bach's balls. Bach's balls, and they're little brown balls of chocolate. Yes, I know. I was like, what the freak? Of course, I had to try them. Guys, I'm surprised no one bought this coin. This is also from San Marino. Look, first of all, the strike on this coin. Okay, sometimes they have these really high relief strikes that are really clean, really beautiful. This man is the father of numismatics. Okay, his name was Bartolomeo Borghese. He was an Italian archaeologist and historian that was born in the late 1700s and was hired by the Pope to catalog every coin and every medal that the Vatican ever collected in its treasury for a period of almost 2,000 years. This man was called to go there and organize and catalog the entire coin collection of the Vatican. No one has ever done that before, and because of that, he is known as the father of numismatics. Numismatic is the science of not just coin collecting, but coin studies and cataloging. He set first some of the most important guidelines that are still in use today with regard to cataloging coins. Bartolomeo Borghese, look him up, guys, the father of numismatics. He started a journal that was discussing coins and coin history. Mint in the year 2004, €5 face value, 92.5% silver, only 70,000 minted. Only 70,000 minted for this coin. Bartolomeo Borghese. the father of numismatics. I have a coin that was minted, a €2 coin, in clad, that is worth $130, and I had it graded to $130 raw, and I had it graded. So I already have my Bartolomeo Borghese coins. I do not have the silver one, which I'm okay not to have if anybody wants it. Again, this is a San Marino coin, silver, sterling silver, because when they switch to the euro, they start doing sterling silver coins. €5 face value, only 70,000 minted, $55 coin. I can't find any comps for this coin. I'll do 45 for it if anybody wants it. 70,000 minted, San Marino, the father of numismatic, sterling silver, only 70,000 minted. And it got some nice color to it as well. But look how clean this strike is. The father of numismatics, Bartolomeo Borghese. Mm-mm. Let's see what I got here. Oh, it is another San Marino. Doesn't look like people like it. San Marino. Only 35,000 here. 1993. That's the year I first came to the United States. In his original box with the San Marino logo. Got two silver coins in it with the COA in parchment paper. This is a special two coin series, 83.5% silver, about endangered species. You got the peregrine auk on one side, and you had, I think this is called a ermine or something like that. The year is 1993, San Marino, only 35,000 minted. As the Wildlife Protection Series. So you got the kestrel. This is the kestrel and the woodpecker right here. Woodpecker and kestrel. I found a baby kestrel once, and I took it to a zoo, and they raised it and then released it. And they called me back when he was fully grown, and we saw him flying away. It was pretty tender moment. I found it that he had no feathers on it. That I was for sure was gonna die. The other ones are called the European polecats. European polecats. Here we are. 83.5% silver. KM 291 and 292. One is 500 lira, the other one is 1,000 lira. Only 35,000 minted. Coming to special set box with COA. Retail value is about $45 to $50 each. Is sold individually because of the low mintage. In its original sealed package. I'm gonna do this for $55 for the whole thing. Should we do that? $55. That's almost the value of a single coin. I'll do $55 for the whole set. Here we go. Two silver coins from San Marino A. Wilson with 83.5% and a mintage of 35,000 in its original box and COA from 1993, commemorating and creating awareness about endangered species, the kestrel, the woodpecker, and the polecat. What coin is my holy grail? Well, one of those is the the set that I have of the Vatican coins, the 12 coins. I have some gold coins from the Vatican and from San Marino that I'm hiding in a bank that I really like. Low mintage, beautiful. Um, I like Libertads. I'm trying to think if I have one that is particularly special to me. Um, I love graded coins, so I have a lot of them. Not for sale, buddy. Not for sale. I do world silver coins. I got graded and raw, and also boxes like this one that I just sold right here from San Marino. Low mintage world silver coins. That's what I do. I let other people play with gold. Thank you, Copri. Yeah, so it's kind of, I mean, I know I just can't think about any in particular. I just love graded coins. I love all the Panamas. I'm trying to think if there is one single one. I mean, I have a favorite one. I'll be happy to show it to you. It's not a coin, it's a medal. Here, I'll show you some stuff I have that I keep secretly away. He was speaking Latin. He was a Roman stonemason that lived in the third century, so he spoke Latin. Hi, Rivers. Well, I have this one for sale, guys. I haven't really. That was in my in my safe. This is a 1883 Carson City. If anybody wants it, but I already have that. It was Roman. It was Roman. So anyone, Rivers, if you're interested, send me a message. I'll give you a better price. So this one is just one of my holy grail right here. Super rare, 2021, the reverse proof and the proof of the 1 ounce. Proof 69. Yeah, right. Then this is another baby that I like. This is the 2 ounce 2020. I buy all the coins 2020 that I find. That's the COVID year. 2020 is gonna be a hot date in a few years, guys. People realize a few. This is another coin. This is a personal submission. That's a $1,700 coin. I think they minted like 1,000 of these. Look at that. Proof 69. This is a large 1969 Yemen, 50 reals. Restriked in 1990. But that's my favorite right here. This is my absolute favorite. It's a medal. This is the university I got my PhD from. This medal was minted in 1953. I found this one from a seller in Los Angeles. No one even in the University of Pavia know the existence of these medals. That's where I got my PhD. It's my alma mater. I have a large sticker with this emblem outside of my office at the college. MS-64 1953 silver medal. So that's kind of like some of the holy grail, if you will, that I have that I like to play with. I just grab a handful of stuff from there. If you guys want a Libertad, I got a couple of them. 1984 MS-67, one grade below the top pop. 1984. By the way, I got several stuff. I added some stuff in the bin if anybody wants to look at them. Here, run it is for $99. I think I have it in the bin for 109. 109 or 119. Actually, I should have run it straight from the bin, but it's okay. If it sells, I'll take it off. MS-65, MS-67 gold seal. 1984, third year of the Libertad. This is Japan, 1964 Olympics in Tokyo. Uncirculated, nice color to it. Japan, 1964. I think the silver content is 60%. 60%. Yeah, 60%. Only year of mintage. Hey, let's back and go to this coin. Let's see how we do with it. Here we go. Japan 1964, 60% silver, 1964 Tokyo Olympics. Looks pretty decent to me. Japan 1964, 60% silver. Summer Olympics in Tokyo. Medal alignment. That's when you do like this. Coin alignment when you have to do like that. This is a medal alignment. Paperclip, nice pickup. That's number 6. One more coin will run a giveaway. I went a little bit cheaper than I would like to, but it's all right. All right. See what else do I have? This is a trade coin from the Netherlands during World War II, minted in San Francisco. 72% silver for their trade with the Netherlands Indies, which were found in Southeast Asia. So you can find the writing in here in Malaysian. San Francisco Mint, guys. Let's back and go to this one as well. Here we go. San Francisco Mint, silver, 1/10 of a gulden, trade coin between the Netherlands and the Indies, which is Southeast Asia. 1942 San Francisco Mint. Looks like it's gonna go for $1, guys. 72% silver. We're below melt. San Francisco Mint. Nice pickup, Rivers. And with $2 bid, we're gonna go to our next giveaway. So let's do that. Here we go. Let's do another Vatican coin. Paul, this is what Paul 6 look like, guys. That's his face. 4th year as a pope. Let's pick up Rivers. Huh. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for a coin here. Can find the exact year. Hey, Mustang, look at this coin, Mustang. You like Swiss, if I remember correctly. This is 50 francs. Oh, sorry, 5 francs. 5 francs from Switzerland. Only year of mintage, commemorating for the bird shooting festival. So there is a rifle right there with the bear, which is the symbol of Bern, which is the capital of Switzerland. 1885, 5 francs. Now he has some damage right here and right there, as this was mounted in what's called a brooch. How do you read this word? Brook. Okay, so it was mounted in there. So this side has this little damage right there on there. Right here does not have any at all. Yeah, bear took a bite. This is 90% silver, 1885. This coin in very fine is $150, and in extra fine, it's the brock. Did I say right? Brosh is a soft ch as in ch. It's guys $150 in very fine, $300 in extra fine. Roach with a B. Okay, B Roach, Broach. Thank you guys. Like choo choo. Yeah, Broach. Got it. Brother. But look at this, guys. Look at beautiful. Very fine 150, extra fine 300. 90% silver. I'm gonna run this one at $90. Here we go. Because of that damage. 90 bucks. This is the size of a dollar. Here is my holy Morgan right there. 150 in very fine, 300 in extra fine, guys. Look at that bear. 1885 Switzerland. I am Spartacus wins the Vatican coin. Yeah, if there was no damage, I would have run this one about 250 at least. I would have started at 250. Spell it brooch. No, okay, so with the A. That's good. No problem, Spartacus. Congratulations. 1885 Switzerland. That's actually a coin, it's not a medal. It's 5 francs, 1885. See, 5 francs, 1885. 25,000 mint and 90% silver. So anyway, here I run it one more time at $80. Let's do that. Here we go. I bought it because it was a good deal. It's not something I collect. Got some blue toning right here, some rainbow toning. Oh, Wilson. I already put that away now. Here we are. Thank you, Wilson. It's a nice pickup. Not something you will see every day. Kind of. Wilson. Hey, Redrum. Welcome here. Hope everybody's having a great time and getting ready for this beautiful time of the year. Mitcher, you missed a Vatican giveaway. The I Spartacus one. Where did he go? I am Spartacus. There we go. That's taken care. Do a giveaway every 7 coin source. So the next one will be a number 14. This is Japan, 80% silver. I think is either 50 or 20 cent. Probably 50 cent. These are the two Phoenix. Gonna back and go this coin. 50 cent. All right, 50 cent. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I think it's the same size of the old 20 cent. And then because of inflation, I guess they make it smaller. But I couldn't tell. Back and go, guys. 80% silver. Uncirculated. Fortunately, I do not read Japanese, so I couldn't tell. 80% silver, guys. Uncirculated. Vault, welcome here, buddy. Thank you, Peter, for your help. Appreciate it. Vintage. Now, Vault and Valor. Vault and Valor Emporium. Vault, Valor. Okay. Next, I have a 50 cent from the Meiji dynasty. 50 cent from the Meiji dynasty, also 80% silver. This was minted in 1909, guys. Meiji dynasty, 1909. This coin retail for about $45 in XF. Gonna start this one at 25. 1909, guys. This coin is over 100 years old. Look at the details on this coin. That's nice of you to say that, deal. 50 cent Meiji Dynasty 1909, 80% silver. Here, I'm gonna run two of them. This is 1908 and this is 1909. Okay, I'll take $5 off. I run both of them for 45. Two for one money. 50 cent, 80% silver, Japan, 1908 and 1909 Meiji Dynasty. What about uncirculated Singapore? This is 50% silver from 1973. It's a dollar size Singapore. The seventh SIP Games. That's an acronym for Southeastern Asia. Uncirculated $5. Look at that. Beautiful color, great detail. 1973 Singapore. You don't see a lot of coin of Singapore. Only year of mintage, 50% silver, KM10. Only 250,000 minted. About $45 coin. I'll start this one at 25. Here we go. You have this one for grading? I have a Singapore coin or two as well for grading. I mean, I already graded. They're in my word collection. One has a ship on it and one has an eagle. $45 coin, guys. Size of a dollar. Crown size. Thank you, River. I got about $10,000 worth of silver coins sitting around here. I need to sell them so I can go to the fun show in a month. It's not fine going there without money in your pocket. Guys, this is Antilles. This is also crown size coin. 72% silver. Minted by the Netherlands in Utrecht. This is the Utrecht mint mark in 1964. Yeah, it's my third time. I usually enjoy that, although it's not my favorite one. My favorite one is the Central States and also the ANA. I like those better. Only year of mintage, KM7, guys. 162,000 minted for the archipelagos of the Antilles, which is a set of volcanic islands in the Caribbean that were under the control of the Netherlands. This is Queen Juliana. Yeah, one knot is usually that too, which is kind of fun, but again, it's a little bit too much for me, I think. 2.5 gulden, $55, guys. That's always my starting price. I'm gonna do 39 on it. Here we go. 39, guys. Only 162,000 minted, uncirculated, 1964. crown size coin from the Antilles. Chip, chip, chip. This is the International Year of Peace, 1986, Italian proof cameo, minted in Rome. He has a millennial olive tree. 1986, Italy. Guys, check the bin. There is a lot of stuff in there that might be of interest to you. International Year of Peace. And the olive tree is a symbol of peace. KM 120. Proof only 19,000 minted. Proof only 19,000 minted. But $55 coin, I can do this one at, I'll do 39 on this one. Usually start them at 45, but here it is. Look at that. Less than 20,000 minted. Hey, who's your daddy? Italy, 500 lira, 83.5% silver. 19,400 minted. The International Year of Peace. Nice pickup. Rare coin, too. Here you are. You bet. Guys, give Who's Your Daddy a follow. He's an Italian guy. And he got Sylvester Stallone in his profile picture. So if you don't follow him, you're going to find Stallone on your doorstep. Gonna whoop your bum bum. Hey, John. Who's your daddy? All right. Got this one. This is an old Italian coin. Hey, no problem. Thank you. Really nice detail. 1 lira, guys. Minted in Rome. That's the R right there. This is the Savoy Shield, which is the royal family that ruled Italy between 1961 and the end of World War II. This is Umberto I, who was assassinated in 1901 by an anarchist. The coin was minted in 1884. It is 83.5% silver. 1884. I love the gold 20 lira minted under this guy. This guy has some serious stash. Look at that. 1884. My great grandmother, whose wedding ring is this, was present with her mother during the assassination of this king. She was 2 years old, being born in 1899. So there is a little bit of a connection there. 1884, Italy. £1. 83.5% silver minted between 1883 and 1900, which is the year before the death of the king. If you ever find this coin in Ankh, it's about $250 in Ankh. In AU is about $150. In extra fine, it becomes 35. So very reasonable. I'm gonna run this one at 19. So maybe someday you're gonna be lucky and be somewhere you're gonna find this one uncirculated. And just know that you just found an 1884 coin worth about $300. $19, 83.5% silver, Italy. It is the Kingdom of Italy from 1861 to 1945. I still have two Dante coins certified by an Italian grader in MS65. That's what, according to PCGS, FDC translate into American grading. FDC will be Jambi UMS 65. This is a 1965 700 years birth anniversary of Dante Alighieri, perhaps the greatest writer of all time. He wrote the Divine Comedy. And here you have the Inferno, the Purgatory, and Paradise on a single planchet. Certified by an Italian grader, sealed with his own name bearing seals, so you cannot remove the coin nor the label. It's about $20 to get a grader like this. I have two left of these ones, about 11 this week. Last week, sorry, I sold 9 on the first night. I have two left. 1965 Dante coin, 83.5% silver, certified by an Italian grader, Andrea Cavazza, that's his name. Signature date, coin is authentic, contact information for the grader, and your beautiful Dante Divine Comedy coin. $42. Seal it with spit. I got two left. That's it. One and two. Yes, like an envelope, almost. This is a series from the 1970 from the Franklin Mint, 92.5% silver, called American in Space. It marks all the great accomplishments and steps by the United States in their race for space against Russia. You guys ever watch the movie Hidden Figures? I love that show. This is the July 26, 1963 communication satellite. Awesome. Their proof, unknown mintage, but rarity index is fairly high in the 80s, and incredible tone into it. It's about the size of a dollar. It melts as about as a Morgan, 27 dollars of silver. $39. This is running America in Space series by the Franklin Mint. Proof ultra cameo and toned. Here's a Vatican coin, uncirculated, Pope John Paul II, 1984. 1984 is a pope for 6 years. 1,000 lira, 83.5% silver from the Vatican. This is a larger coin. It's at the 1,000 lira face value in Jambi, you guys. Look at that. Uncirculated. If this coin gets an MS65, you got a $150 coin here. John Paul II, 1984, 6 year as a pope. 83.5% silver. Gem BU. This is another one with him. This is the year dedicated to Mary, the Virgin Mary. There is John Paul praying to the Virgin Mary and the baby Jesus. This is the 9th year of him as a pope, which is 1987. 1987. Got some nice color to it too. Look at that. Look at that, Tony. 83.5% silver, uncirculated with toning. These coins, guys, have a maximum mintage of 100,000, sometimes less than that. John Paul II. He was Pope from 1978 to 2005. 1987. The Marian year, the year of Mary. 80,000 minted for this coin. 80,000. Guys, I ran this one earlier. No one picked it up. Maybe somebody's interested. 1904 Panama. First year of the Panama coins. 90% silver, Philadelphia. Yeah, he's a saint. You're right. He was made a saint. Although I don't understand what the three miracles that he made would be. Because you have to make three miracles in your life to become a saint. It is Panama, 1904, 90% silver, Philadelphia minted the first year of the Panama coins. They became independent in 1903 after they were freed from Spanish occupation. In 1904, the United States started minting their coins. He made six. Okay, I didn't know that. I need to look it up. This coin is 120 years old, guys. These are the old Panama coins. Look at this one, guys. Uncirculated 1932 Philadelphia. This is not silver. 332,000 minted. In uncirculated condition is $350. Panama 1932 Philadelphia. $350 in unk. Gonna back and go it. 332,000 minted. 1932 Philadelphia, Panama. In AU is $40. Big jump. It's gonna go for $3. Here we go. Nice pickup, Rivers. Let's see what I got in here. This is Ireland silver from 1806. 10 pence from 1806 Ireland. King George III. Healing a French nun, Sister Maria Simon Pierre, from Parkinson disease and recovery. Costa Rica Maroon for River Mora Diaz from a brain aneurysm. Wow. Thank you, Night Kicks. You talking about this one right here? Who's your daddy? The first year. I ran it at 25. In the annex holder. This one right here. This is a 1970 San Francisco mint. He has an error label because they did not mint any MS. in 1970. They're only minted proof. This is a proof coin. So that's a mistake by Anax. Some people collect labels with errors. I don't know if you guys remember a guy named 501 Perez. Do you remember him? He collects them. 501 Perez. 1971 Balboa. Let's see. Uh, I mean, I'm not gonna charge anything extra for the error label, although that is a peculiarity that some people like. Let me check on the mintage really quick. This is Generation 3 of Balboa, San Francisco Mint proof, 13,304 minted. 13,304 minted. It has nice color to it. I don't know if you can see some of the bluish toning. I'll do 129 on it. 129. There it is. 129. Error label, guys. There are no MS for 1970. Only 13,000 minted. Proof San Francisco Mint. This should have been PF68. No MS. Hey, thank you, your daddy. This is a good price on this coin, especially for the low mintage. So hopefully you know I'm being nice as well with this. So thank you for your support. This is going to you. Yeah, don't forget the error. You can probably get a few more bucks from that if somebody's into error labels. One more coin, we run another giveaway, guys. I got a few of the Philadelphia one from 1947. They have the different design with the lady and her pretty toes right there. I know, use your daddy. I know. That's why I was trying to be fair. It took me a second to come up with a reasonable price. That was a self-grading coin, by the way. I didn't buy it and resold it. This is a coin that I graded myself. I mean, that I submitted for grading myself. This is 1947. 109 for this one, guys. MS63. 1947 Panama. This is Generation 2, minted in Philadelphia. 500,000 minted in MS63. Yeah, this is my nemesis. I love Balboas. Hey, Sharon, I got 1953 too, and I got 75. This is sterling silver, Franklin Mint. The 1931 is being graded right now. I hope to get a straight grade. For the 1934, it's not very high. I think it might be a AU. I have about as many Balboa that I have in my collection being graded right now. Now I have a 63 for the 34. 63. The 31 is being graded, so I have a spot for it. Got 94 in AU. This one, unfortunately, the obverse is being cleaned. Otherwise, would have been an uncirculated coin. I paid 350 for this one. No, 300 for that. My highest 1947 is only a 64. That's it. I submitted probably 20 of them, but none came back higher than a 64. These are all personal submission. I got this AU 58. That's the only one I keep both years because of the color. Look at that. So pretty excited about the color. I got a straight grade. Got 6453, a 6566. This is the non-proof one. I have the proof one being graded. That would go right here. And then these are all the ones that are being graded right there. So I got 69 right now and a 70. This is proof 67. This is proof 68. Those are easier to get in higher grade. 73. These are all the generation 2 minted in San Francisco. 74. Improve 67. And then I got a 75. That's generation 4. And then I have a bunch of these. I have it all the way to 1982 being graded right now. This is 1980. Then I have this one both in proof and not proof. I got the one for the Panama Canal, proof 68, 69. These are hard, only 5,000 minted. I got Panama Peel, 64 plus, and another one is 64. And then I have the 66, 76, and 77. I need the 75 to have all three of the gold ones. Yeah. And those are so I got about 10 or 15 that are being graded right now. And this is my Cuba collection. This is a rare one right here. The 1961 Crusade to Free Cuba. Hey, Tia Tia. It's an old Cuba. Yeah, I like to get a real. This is clean. This I pay a lot of money for that. 250 I pay for this one cleaned. The ABC coin. Anyway, yeah, it's an original souvenir. This is original, but it's clean. AU details. Type 3. 1897. 250 I pay for that. And I only have one star. Maybe in the future I'll try to get one for each year, but right now I'm happy just with one type. This is like a type album. Of course, I don't sell any gold coins with your daddy. I don't sell any gold. And I all at the bank except these two. Yeah, they're hard to sell to find. I sold about 2 or 3 of the ABC coins and kept only one for me, but they were all raw. Yeah, I have one here. There's a duplicate. This one right here. This is the 1975. That's the first year. That's a duplicate. I think mine is the same grade, proof 69. At least I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, same exact coin, same exact grade. Hey, no problem. I like to share. You guys know that my stream is not driven by sales, like I just I need the money to put it back. I enjoy buying coins and collecting coins. I'm a collector in first place, so I like to talk about that. See, what did I have on this one? See, I have this too also. See, Ron, I got 1976 and a 1978. I'll do 89 each on these two, still in the original packages. I also have a Generation 374. I'll do 69 on this one and 89 on this two, if anybody wants them. And this one is right here. The sterling silver, 1975, 45,000 minted. Proof 69. This is a personal submission. Okay. I'll do 139 on this one. There we go. Thank you, Kristen. 139. Generation 4, first year, 1975, sterling silver. Proof ultra cameo. Personal submission. Who's your dad is in a 144 for this one. Then we run a giveaway. Thank you, Who's your dad. That's a beautiful coin. These coins are becoming like in the 1980s, 1983, 84, they only made less than 1,000. So those will be the hard days to get. You have to pay think you have to pay close to 350 to get those, 300, 350 to get those later years. Anyway, who's your daddy? Thank you. And let's run another giveaway. Let's do a silver one. Here, let's do this Filipino coin as a giveaway. 1944D, 75% silver. 1976 Bahamas. What design from the Bahamas, John? Are you one of the one that is graded? This one right here? The proof one. You got a fine taste, buddy. Proof 69. Yeah, because I have like I have 1966 Bahamas right here raw. I have where is my other Bahamas? Here it is. I got these ones raw. Anyway, this one right here. This is the proof one. Um I I think I had this one in the bin. Give me a second. 1976. Yes, I do. I have for 149 in the bin. I'm gonna run it for 129. Here it is. Let's do it. 129. Was in the bin at 149, so I took $20 off. Look at that. Proof. 92.5% silver. This is also a personal submission. Nice things about personal submission, guys, that you buy the coin raw, you go through all the pain of getting it graded, you pay the $20, $25 that it comes, with shipping fees and everything. but you're still gonna have a very manageable price on a coin, on the final product. Problem is you have to sit on it for months. Like, with NGC, you're now sitting on a coin for anywhere between 4 to 6 months. So that means you're spending all the money up front, both for the coin and for the grading, and then you do not get to move the money for that long. So it's a big pain. You skip all of that by getting your coin already graded and not worry about it. So that's the advantage of it. But again, this is the starting point. If you're ever gonna sell this coin, you're gonna start market up, and then eventually it's gonna go where it needs to be. So that's the nice things about buy coins from people that already they're grading their own coin. Thank you, John. I think you already have a bag somewhere. Let me see. No, you don't. Is this your first coin tonight, John? Here we are, John. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me see really quick. John, was your leather ears? Your leather ears? Maybe you were bidding on one, but it doesn't look like you did get one tonight. Yeah, this doesn't look like. Yeah, I saw you bidding on the previous one, and yeah, yeah, this is the first one, John. Yeah, Paperclip says no, is no, guys. We need to. This is a 1958 key date vacant seat in MS-66, guys. Giveaway is running, guys. 30 seconds left. That's a 75% silver Philippines from 1944 Denver Mint. Vacancy 1956 in MS-60, 1958 in MS-66. It is the death of Pius the 12th, and before John 23rd was called. Only 100,000 minted. Look at the luster on this coin. 1958 vacancy. 6 seconds left, guys. Gate text. No, Gale text. Gale text. You take home these Filipino coins in silver. Congratulations. I do a giveaway every 7 items sold. Guys, bookmark tomorrow's stream. I'm gonna be with my daughter. She's 18 years old and she is a crackhead. She's really funny to have around. We'll be streaming together tomorrow night, helping her paying for college. So if you wanna bookmark that. Hey, I'm gonna run really quick these two. Maybe you guys wanna grade them yourself. let's start with 1976. So that's a mintage of only 14,000. Only 14,000 for this one. This is running proof. Ultra Cameo Franklin Mint, 92.5% silver. Still in its original packaging. Only 14,000 minted. That's it. That's all they minted for this coin. One Balboa. The one that I sold graded, that was 45,000 minted in 1975. This is the following year. And then the 1978 is a special issue. It has a different KM number from the other ones. If I skip to from 77 to 79, let's skip from 77 to 79. Here it is. And this is because this one is the 75th anniversary. It says right there, see, different strike. 75th anniversary of the Republic, which was established in 1903. So this is 75 years. So this one gets its own KM number, different than all the other ones. They only minted 13,000 of this. So a lucky person can get this one if you want it. 92.5% silver, only 13,000 minted. Here it is. In its original package, sealed, ready to submit if anybody wants to send. You add $20 and then you have your coin graded from 1978. You end up paying $90 for this plus 20, $110. That will be your cost for grading this coin and getting it. 110 for the 1978 only year of mintage, 75th anniversary of the Republic. This is 1974, the last year of Generation 3, San Francisco Mint, Proof Ultra Cameo. I'll do 69 on this one. Here we go. This is running. This is the last year of Generation 3. This is a US Mint coin, not Franklin Mint, but a US Mint. Proof 1974. 90% silver. Not 92.5, but 90% silver. Yeah, this is the last year of mintage. 29,566 minted. Ready to send in. You can send it in for grading like this if you want to. Don't even need to open it. Let's pick up John. Okay, just run these two guys if you want. 76 and 78. Two different KM. This is the one. You see, this one doesn't say anything, and this one says 75th anniversary. Okay, 89 each for these ones. John, congratulations. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. You got una onza in MS66. This is a nice grade, one grade above investment grade. 1980. Look at that. This is also a personal submission. I know that because of the QR code. This was in the bin. This is 1 ounce of silver. This is the predecessor of the Libertad. In 1981, they didn't mint any. And then in 1982, they had the Libertad. 1980. It is una onza. This is running MS66, guys. This is a really nice grade for una onza. Only $149 for an MS66. 1980. They minted this one in 1949. And then they did it in 1978, 79, and 80. And then this was replaced by the Libertad. Yeah, I have a 78. I love it. I got 70. I got 1949 graded right now, hoping that you will get a straight grade. Yeah, that's the key date, the 78. I can look for one for you, Rivers. You want me to look for one? I might know who to get it from. Do you have an album to collect the Libertads, Rivers? Okay, I will look for one. Let me show you how I keep them. So these are my raw ones. I have graded ones too, but these are the raw ones. I, if you want to, I can look for another one of these albums. I had four. I kept one and sold the other three. This is made in Mexico and is leather. He has all the Libertas from 1949 to 2025, and he starts with the onzas. See, 1949, 78, 79, and 80. He has all the mintage for each coin and the specs. And then you start with the Libertads. So 82, 83, 84, 85, and so on. See, I just started, so I'm like, way at the beginning. But it's a 4-page album. Here is the specs for the old Libertads, and it stops right here in 1995. Yes, the mintage for each one of them. Then you start with the 19. Look at the color on this one. Look at that color. Or that one. Or this one. Anyway, um, so this is if you guys want, I can try to get another one. They come straight from Mexico. They're made of leather. Look at that. They smell like a new car with leather seats. And then open the next page. See that one page with the Libertads, sorry, with the onzas, and then the old Libertas, the new Libertas, the one that are wider, started in 1996. Again, you got an idea of the mintage, so you know which one are going to be the hard years to get. 67, 100,000, Look at the color on this one. It's a 2004. So anyway, and then here you don't have any more mintage because the album was designed before 2019. You can write them with a permanent marker. 2020, 21, 23, 25. These are the specs of the new Libertas, the one, and then you have all the varieties if you want to, or you can continue to add them. You can add 26, 27, 28, 29, you know. Uh, Kristen, do you remember how much I sold them for? I think it was 149, the album. 149. I had three and I sold all three within 1 week for the. Yeah, 149. You're right. It was 149. I had four. I kept one and sold the other three, and they sold like this. So Rivers, let me know. Let me know if you want me to try to get another one. They come straight from Mexico. That's where the guys that I get them from. It lives there, and I can. He also helped me get some of those rare Mexican coins. I got two railroads, some old areas from him. So anyhow, he can get those. So just let me know, and I'm probably just gonna order a couple anyway. I like to get, to have them at hand. I know people have been enjoying having them. Yeah, I need a Caballito too. I have two railroad, but I need a Caballito. I got the Dos Pesos. I need some areas graded. Those are expensive. So anyhow, this is let me show you my Mexican stuff. Again, that's at the beginning, nothing super fancy. I'm sure Ciron has a lot more than me in here. Yeah, send me a picture. So I got the 1949 being graded. Hopefully it's gonna get a straight grade. Got the 78 graded, 79 and 80 of the onza. I got few more or just the other ones. I got all three of the 100 pesos, including this one that has an error in the label, 10 pesos instead of 100. So that's a label error. And then here I have some graded Libertad 82. So I'm trying to get one of each year graded. This is a nice. I have 283, but this is a lower grade by has toning. Yeah, so I'm trying to get one of each graded. I got one not one. And then I'm gonna start to do some of the proof ones as well. Then I got a dos pesos. I have the 47 and the 48 of the Quantum Hawk. Yeah, I need an A real with a straight grade. This is I have three that are being graded right now. I got regular pesos. And then I'm having a bunch of these special modern ones, like low mintage graded as well. They're all being graded right now. I think I have two or three series. I also have a couple series of Libertads that have all the fractionals being graded as well. Yeah, and then I have this one, but I don't know how to put this in an album. 380 pay for that. You have an area from each means graded or raw rivers. Graded are expensive. But again, I'm trying to buy them raw and send them in. And hopefully one of these days one of them will come back with a decent grade. Hey Kopri, I was telling you about this coin earlier. This is the 5 peseta. Just had it here on the desk. I didn't know that. Alfonso the 12th, 1878, first year of the Morgans. Wow, must be a die-hard Rivers. My head off. 90% silver, guys. 25 grams, about the size of a Morgan. 5 pesetas. King Alfonso the 12th. He died before his son was born. I'll do 49 on this one. It's probably be close to $70, maybe 80. It's nice condition. 1878, guys. 1878. This coin is as old as the oldest Morgan that was ever minted. 5 pesetas, 90% silver. King Alfonso the Third, the 12th. Thank you, Copri. So Rivers, you say you sent me a message, and I'm curious. Wow, nice coins, Rivers. Very nice. Like them. I like Chop Mark. This is another San Marino coin. This is Fondo Specchio, which means proof from 1996. silver in its original box. Look how beautiful this box is. This is a large coin. COA is right here. I wonder if they write the mintage on it. Yeah, I like that too. San Luis Potosi. I like. Let me show you the couple I have that I'm sending in to be graded. That's where your ancestor came from. (1996). This is the 10,000 lire proof ultra cameo from San Marino, oldest country in the world, in anticipation of switching to the euro. Look at this coin. This is a coin that will look really good in a slab. Send it in with the capsule though. Look at that. High relief, ultra cameo. This is a masterpiece. This is San Marino is look toward Europe, and here is how they're switching to Europe. San Marino was one of the regional countries that joined the European community. (10,000 lire). Here it is. Highest face value minted that year. Only 33,000 of this minted. 33,000. It's about $80 coin, guys. $80 coin. Coming in its own box and COA. 1996. I'll do 69 on it. This is a large coin, larger than usual. 10,000 lire. Thick coin. What is the weight on these things? Feels pretty heavy, yeah. It's about 3 grams, 4 grams less than a Morgan. This is running, guys. San Marino in anticipation to switching to the euro and to become part of the European community. Proof ultra cameo, only 33,000 minted. Yes, I have a couple of these coins in the bin. They're from Australia, minted at the Perth Mint facility. This is the Wedgetail Eagle proof, high relief proof coin, 1 ounce of silver, concave. This is number 2145 out of 10,000 minted. The design is by John M. Mercanti, who is the United States engraver. Look at this. Proof ultra cameo concave. And in order to be concave, the coin, although it's a 1 ounce of silver, is smaller in diameter and thicker. Hey, City Slim. Perfect proof 70 ultra cameo Eagle in high relief with COA 10,000 minted. The old number. Got 2 of these ones. Retails at $130. 2014. I'll take $20 off. Perfect 70, guys. Only 10,000 minted. Look how thick is the slab. Comes with his original box, COA, and the number. This is number 2145. Australia. This is money in the bank, guys. You can buy cryptocurrency or you can buy this. And it's purple tone all around the edges on both sides, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. Copcrete, nice pickup. Guys, I have one more if you want it. It's in the bin. This is a great coin. Around the other one too, while I put this one away if anybody wants it. It's right here. Same thing. This one is number 2143. The other one was 2142. Thank you, Copcrete. This one also has purple toning. Copcrete, when you're gonna get this coin, you're gonna see how beautiful the purple toning is on the rim. It's basically all over the script. And it's concave on both sides. Just a really remarkable coin. This needs to go straight into your safe. But I'm kind of debating if I should keep one for myself. I'll decide those by the end of the stream. Guys, I have two raw ASC here. They're both key date. One is the first year of issue, 1986. It's about $65 in the 1986. Yeah, you're gonna love that. Absolutely. I'll do 49 for it, guys. This is 1986 ASC, first year of mintage. About $65 coin, guys. I should tell you what, you can pick either the 94, the year of the silver crisis, or the 86. Just pick one of the two if you want to. Whoever wins the bid, if you want to, you get to pick 94 or 86. This is in 1961, 90% silver, one fourth of a Balboa. 1961, one fourth of a Balboa, 90% silver. Sterling silver, 5 cents from Canada, 1913. Nice details on this coin. King George V. Look at that. What do you think is the grade on this coin? 1913. Sterling silver, 5 cents. Back and go. Look at that. 92.5% silver, guys. 5 cents from Canada, 1913. 111 years old coin. Look at the details on this coin. Sterling silver. Thank you, Paperclip. Here's Morocco. 90% silver from 1956 Christian era or 1376 Islamic calendar. This is the size of a Morgan. 90% silver. Paris Mint. $60, $70 coin, guys. Look at the details. Morocco. 90% silver. Morgan size. Paris Mint. That's the mint mark right there. $2 Canadian celebrating a 2-for-1 money, guys. Celebrating the first national park in Canada. You get both of them. Look at that. Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate you. Thank you again for your help with David. He's really had a good evening. Thank you, Wilson. See you soon, Kristen. Guys, bookmark my next streams. I have one tomorrow night with my crazy daughter, which is a lot of fun. Thank you, Wilson. That's a great price on those two. I bought a full roll of it and trying to move them a little bit faster. Hey, Tattoo. Here, I ran two more. Same price. 2-for-1 money. $49. You take two of these home. These are Canadian silver commemorating 100 year of the first national park. These are called the Moose coins. Probably one of the best looking design on Canadian dollars. 2 for $1. 2 for 1 money. Sorry, 2 for 1 money. These are two 500 lira from Italy. 1958, first year of mintage, first year of circulating. Let's make sure that that's the right year. 1940, 1958. Yeah, right there. 1958, first year of mintage. And this is the first Italian commemorative coin right here. 1961. 1958, first year of mintage. 1961, first commemorative coin. 83.5% silver tone and uncirculated. I'll do 49 for both of them, guys. I usually run them at $35 each. That would be $70. 49, you take both of them home. First year of mintage and first commemorative coin on Italy. 83.5% silver each. It's a $70 package right here. $16,000 minted sterling silver, Trinidad and Tobago. 16,000 minted sterling silver. This is the Ibis, the Scarlet Ibis. Retail is $70. I'll do 49 on it. This is bigger than a Morgan, guys. Nice thick proof coin, only 16,000 minted sterling silver. 1974, 50 years old coin, guys. Look what it looks like. The Scarlet Ibis. Ibis. Thank you, it's JD. It's Ibis in Italian. And the name comes from the Latin, so I think you guys change it. But I'll give you that. Ibis. Scarlet Ibis. Thank you, it's JD. 1947 raw Balboa. Philadelphia Mint. Look at the color on this coin. 90% silver, full Balboa, 500,000 minted, Philadelphia Mint. Last year of the Generation 2 Balboas. I mean, they had a 1953 commemorative, but these were the one put into circulation. Look at the details and look at the color on it. Same size and weight and silver composition of a dollar. Original Hercules from 1875, restrike of the Hercules from 1968. These two coins were minted about 100 years apart, both 90% silver, both the same size, both with the Hercules design on it. This is 5 francs and this is 10 francs from France. You get both of them for one money. $89, guys. This is almost 150 years old. This is the original Hercules. About $70 coin just here. Two French coin, 90% silver with the Hercules on it. The original strike and the restrike. This is Brazil from 1936, 7. 1937, Brazil. $5,000 Reese, 60% silver. They minted this one between 1936 and 38. 37 is the lowest of the 3 years of mintage, which is this one in my hand. Uncirculated is about $35. I'm gonna start this one at 19. That's about half of that. Key date 1937. They minted 2 million in 36. They minted 1 million in 38, and they minted 400,000 in 37. So that's the best year of those. But $35 coin in AU or uncirculated. Thank you, Rivers. I have one sold from 1915, 90% silver from Peru. This is the same size of a Morgan. Look at the details on this baby. 1915, 90% silver. 75 on it. High quality, high grade, beautiful details. One full sol, 1915, 90% silver. Look at the details on this thing. Sorry, 1834, 1984, Toronto commemorative. I'll do this one and this one together. Two different commemorative, 1985 and 1984, silver commemorative from Canada. $49 for both. That's less than $25 a piece. Thank you, Nietzsche. We're going to you. Welcome to my stream. What kind of coins do you like to collect, and how long have you been on OneNote, Nietzsche? This is 2004 proof ultra cameo sterling silver, 92.5%. About a year, anything that catch your eye. So that's a dangerous way to go about. I got 2004 and I got a 1999. They're both proof ultra cameo, guys. These were a limited series that came in special proof sets commemorating Canada's greatest historical events. They each have a dollar with a different design, but the rest of the coins were all in sterling silver, including the 5 cents beaver, which traditionally was always minted in nickel for circulation. Less than 60,000 minted. This is the caribou. Again, this is 92.5% silver special edition. They're about $15 per coin. I'm gonna run both of them at 19. So you get both of them for one money. Instead of $30, $19, you get both of them. This is 92.5% silver. No 80% silver, no nickel. This is the Queen Elizabeth 64th portrait, 64 years old portrait. Sterling silver, Canada. Proof Ultra Cameo, sterling silver, limited edition, proof sets. Thank you, Bob Jen. And with this one, we have cell number 21, so we're due for another giveaway. So I will start the giveaway. Here it is, 21. You get both of them. And we start a giveaway right now. The new giveaway is going to be a Vatican coin, uncirculated from Paul VI. The year is 1966. He was a pope from 63 to 78. This is the 1966 coin with him on it. Here it is, starting the giveaway right now. And I need to put this away for Bob. Bob, looks like you are also a new buyer from my stream. At least that's what it looks like. Maybe I'm not remembering. But how long have you been on One Knot, and what kind of coins do you collect, Bob? Bob, Jen, here we are. Everything will be shipped tomorrow, guys. I got less than a day turnaround on shipping. Mostly silver. You are in the right place. Hey, King Cole. Guys, check out this coin. Can you believe that this was meant for circulation? Look at that, 1953 proof like Elizabeth II. Canada, 80% silver. Proof like cameo. Sicilian coin, like old Sicily kingdom before the unification of Italy. Yes, this is a $40 coin. Wow. Yeah, those are hard to find. The Tornesi, I think they're called. Look at this, guys. 80% silver, 1953, meant for circulation. Proof like. Look at that. Look at my finger in it. $40 coin. Oh, Bob Dylan. I paid 30 for it. Look at that. Thank you, Bob. Where is it? Here it is. This is Vatican. Pope John Paul II. The year is 1984. Is the 60th year as a pope. Uncirculated. Look at that. 83.5% silver. Vatican 1984. Only year of mintage, only 58,000 minted, guys. John Paul II, he was a pope between 1978 and 2005. Polish of birth. His name was John Paul II. Only 58,000 minted, only year of mintage. It's about $50, $55 coin. Low mintage, high silver content, 83.5%. Only year of mintage. Vatican, which is the smallest country in the world. They mint their coin at the Rome Mint facility. You can see the letter R right there. But they get to design their own coins. This is JMBU, John Paul II, 83.5% silver. Thank you, Bob. There's 18 seconds to give away this Vatican coin from 1966. This is Israel, 1974, 26th anniversary of the independence of. Hey, Bob, here you go. Another Vatican coin for you. This is 90% silver, the size of a Morgan silver dollar. Is the 26th year of the anniversary of the independence of Israel. He has the Star of David as the mint mark. It was minted in Jerusalem. It's proof-like and concave. It kind of have a disappearing edge. Beautiful design with the scrolls right here. Again, 90% silver, the size of a dollar. About $70 coin, guys. I'm gonna run it at 45. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for your purchases and your support. Israel, size of a dollar, 90% silver, guys. Proof like, minted in Jerusalem. 26th year anniversary of the independence of the state of Israel, which happened to be 1948, after the United Nations designated Israel as a country for the gathering of the Jews. %90 silver. And let me tell you the mintage on this coin, because we always says the size of a Morgan, but they minted hundreds of thousands of Morgans, but now hundreds of thousands of Israel coins. 1974 Israel. Here it is. 127,000 minted. 127,000 minted right here. Good pick up, Niche. Hey, Ruger. No, Ruger. I want to go to your stream. I hope you put aside the coins I like. Guys, give Ruger a follow. He doesn't do a lot of streams, but they're hotter than hell. They're really good streams. He has a lot of good stuff. I always enjoy buy from him. I only bought one coin today, so I'm not happy. But anyway, he started about the same time I did. Give Ruger79 a follow. That's another guy that is a collector first and a seller second. A collector first and a seller second. Yeah, that was sad. I really like Ruger as a seller. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Guys, look at this 500 lira in JMBU. They put the date. Yeah, you too, huh? Yeah, you're awesome, Ruger. You're a solid individual in the one knock community. Trustworthy, humble, great stuff. You probably lose about half of the money that you sell stuff for. Great deals. Guys, I apologize for the longer fingernail here, but I needed to open the things like this. I can never open, so I just decided to have a hand. Yeah. Ruger for president. Guys, 1966. This coin was meant for circulation. They minted them. Guys, check the bin. I got some cool stuff in the bin. 1958 to 1967, the year for circulation for this coin. 83.5% silver. This is a Renaissance dress lady on the reverse. And this is the discovery of the America with the ships by Christopher Columbus, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria in the middle. This is 500 lire from Italy from 1966 in beautiful uncirculated condition, high grade. I'm gonna start this one at 35. 83.5% silver. Look at that. Look at the luster of this thing. These are Columbus 3 ships. Yeah, this is my favorite design of all the coins. This one right here. That one and the Balboa. That one and the Balboa. For international coins, of course, I love the Morgan design. Well, who does not like Morgans, right? 1966. Ruger, you should really buy a graded one of this. I'm gonna show you one that I have that, although it got straight an MS grade, is actually a PL in my opinion. I have every single year graded of this coin from 1958 to 2001. That is the last year before the switch to the euro. 25 at 28 we do another giveaway, guys. How was your stream, Ruger? Now you have two. I have a whole album in the bin of these coins, Ruger. You can have every one, all the 33 years that they minted this coin is in the bin. 33 coins. They're all certified and all GMBU. It's in the bin. But look at this coin right here. This should have been a PL. 1982. So they minted this coin between 1958 and 67 for circulation. And then from 68 to 2001, only special mint set, dropping the mintage drastically. Look at this coin right here. MS64. Give me a second. I don't know if this is in the bin. I don't think it is. 1984. I have a Libertad in that, but not this one. Okay. Just want to be sure. This is running, guys. MS64 1982. This comes straight from a mint set, no longer meant for circulation. I like both actually. They in 1957 they minted a pattern of this coin with the top cell flying in the opposite direction, in the wrong direction. That was a mint error or a design error. That coin goes for $8,000, but you only tell it from this side right here. $8,000 for that. 8,000 euros, so that's close to $9,000. Here is another amazing commemorative from Italy. This is a MS68. It's the 650th anniversary of the University of Pisa. That's where the Leaning Tower is. Look at the details, guys. Think about designing a die with all these columns on it. Look at that. 1993, University of Pisa, Italy. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. I have also coin proof with the Colosseum on it. 1993. This is a commemorative coin. 500 lira, 83.5% silver. I have several slabs in the bin from around the world. They only minted 41,000 of this coin, guys. 41,000. Raw retails at $55, 83.5% silver. This one got an MS68, which I swear is a top pop. I cannot see any being higher in grade than this one. I'll do 129 on this one. MS68, guys. Probably a top pop. 83.5% silver. This is a duplicate. I have this one in my collection. That's why I'm selling. Otherwise, I'll keep it. It's too beautiful of a coin. Look at that. You can actually see the words on her book. 1947 MS63 Balboa. MS63 1947 500,000 minted in Philadelphia, United States. Is a US mint product. 90% silver, the same weight, size, and silver composition of a silver dollar. Hey, Anakin, 1947 MS63 500,000 minted. Or if you want it, I have a raw. 1947. And you can send it in to grade it yourself. Here we go. 90% silver, Philadelphia Mint. And if you're into toes, look at that. Pretty toes right there, wiggling for you. 1947, Philadelphia Mint, 500,000 minted. Is a US Mint product. This is a medal, 92.5% silver, sterling silver from the Franklin Mint from the 1970s, commemorating the great accomplishment of the United States in the race to space. July 10, 1962, Telstar first satellite provided this 62 guys provided the world's first direct exchange of United States and European television programs. The exchange took place the day of the launch. Look at the toning on this thing. Sterling silver, unknown mintage. This look like the Death Star. If you're a Star Wars fan, this could be a fun coin to have. Got even the round thing right there to shoot. This is the Americas right there. Great coin. Great metal. Sterling silver about the size of a Morgan. Unknown mintage. Beautiful, beautiful toning. This is running $39, guys. Proof, ultra cameo, sterling silver, and toned. The series is called America in Space. America in Space. This is one of 24 coins, I believe. 24 medals. That's the fun of that's the fun of coin collection. You have no idea how hard it is to go on one knot for me. I go from one wheel to a Morgan, from a Morgan to a wheel, from a wheel to another Morgan. And I'm like, oh, somebody shoot me. Check this one out, Ruger. Look at the color on this peso. Look at the fields. 1907 San Francisco. $79, guys. 1907. This is the first year of Type 2. The minted this one between 1903 and 1906. Type 1, that's the first year of Philippines independent under the United States jurisdiction. And then the 1906 were mostly melted to make the 1907. Look at the wings. Look at the details on this thing. This is a monster toner, guys. I have a more expensive one, a $250 one for sale too. I know. That's if you wanna like, this is I got one here that I usually. So this one is a seawater damage. They throw 14 million of these in the ocean during World War II in 1941. They were retrieved in 1945. General Douglas MacArthur asked them to do that. So they kind of like have a shipwreck effect. They put 14 million of those. Now I wish they don't. The Type 1 1906, I don't. They're all the Type 2. But you see the color on this one, buddy? And look at the quality. Let me see if I can find the other one. Yeah, I got Crown too if anybody wants it. I got some Balboas. So this one is a circulator one right there. 1907. Look at the difference between the two. I do 55 on this one. Look at that. Look at the difference. Where is my expensive one? Did I lose it? I don't think I sold it. Must have put it back somewhere. Oh no, here it is. Look at this. I paid 250 for it. 1908. 250 I paid for it. Involved some cash and some coins. It was a bigger deal. It was over like a $1,500 deal, stuff of things. If anybody wants the 150, I literally lose $100 at this price. Again, I involved some trading, some cash, and some coins, particularly a gold coin, and I got some inventory. This was $250. 1908 San Francisco. Man, look at the color on this one. She's a beauty. All right, when everybody, I'm right here. You know where to find me. 69 for this one, guys. Look at the color. 1947. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? 500,000 minted. Philadelphia mint, 90% silver. This is Bahamas, 1966, first year of mintage, $5. This is a big boy coin. Look at my holy dollar right here. This is my holy Morgan. Look at it compared to it. Look at that. This is more than twice the silver content of a Morgan. Look at this. This is a Columbus ship, 1, 2, and 3, as they were selling for the Americas. 1966 Bahamas. This is a big boy coin. This is the largest face value minted that year. First year of mintage, 100,000 minted. In AU is $110. This coin in AU is $110. 42.2 grams of sterling silver. Melt value is $40. Just a silver. Look at the beast. Nice design too. Really solid coin. Yeah, there is one on eBay right now for 125 raw, and another one for 186 raw of this coin. 125 and 186. In AU, guys, this is a circulating. In AU is $105, $110. $79, guys. Here it is. Only 100,000 minted. This was meant for circulation in 1966. Uncirculated, guys. $110 in AU. There is one on eBay for 125 and one for 186. Same year, 1966, first year of mintage. 42 grams of weight, $40 of melt value. It's a beast of a coin. Panama 1904 Philadelphia Mint. First year of mintage, 90% silver. A $40 coin are running for 25. 1904, 90% silver, Philadelphia Mint. This coin is 120 years old. It's generation one of Balboa with the old helmet on Vasco Nunes Balboa, the Spaniard. These are hard to find. The 1904, guys. Mexico, 1944. 72% silver, World War II. 50 centavos. Uncirculated. Look at the rays and caps right there. The Phrygian cap, symbol of freedom from servitude. Look at this Mexico coin. 1944, uncirculated. This is Palestine. 1942, before it became Israel, on decree by the United Nations. Yes, the word Palestine written in English, Arabic, and Hebrew, and then in parentheses, this is the shorthand for Israel. 1942. In 1948, this country becomes Israel, and they stop minting this coin. Look at the details on it. 2 mils, copper, Palestine. This is the reason why we have the conflict in the Middle East. The Arabs want their land back, and the Jews feel like, hey, we belong here. Switzerland, uncirculated 83.5% silver, 1966. They had the same design for over 200 years. By 69, they switched from silver to copper nickel. This is the highest face value meant for circulation. This coin was meant for circulation. This is the Edelweiss, which is um, one of the flowers that grows up in the mountain in the Alps and survive the winter. The petals are made of like a furry material. It's really interesting looking flower called the Edelweiss. 1966, 83.5% silver, uncirculated. Switzerland. And look at the toning on this one. This is the Explorer 1, America's first successful satellite. That's an interesting. It's just the silver per se is a very soft metal, and it will not last very long into circulation. So they decided to, that's what it is. This none of them is 100%, but I feel like the less of the silver in it, the more the coin will last. Early coins like this one were 90%. Like this one is 90%. This one is 90%. Those are the larger Morgan size, crown size. This is 90%. This is Italy, 1876. So they were about the same as the Morgans, and then they reduced it. I think it has to do with what the silver content. You cannot put more silver than what the face value is. 90%. These are all crown size. Italy had this one. French has this one. Panama had this one. They were all 90%. Got another one, Napoleon the Third, 90%. The fractionals, the smaller one, usually at 83.5. Like the Swiss one that I just run, are smaller than this coin. Where did I put them? I swear I have like an F. 90. This is 92.5%. The UK. Guys, I'm thinking I'm almost done. Anything you guys want me to run before I close? It's about midnight, but I'm an old man, so I'm becoming tired quicker. Look at that tone in here, guys. 92.5% silver. United States first satellites in space. January 31st, 1958. This is a Franklin Mint series called Americas in Space. I do have more Canada. I have a lot of Canada. You got these two, right, Nietzsche? Nietzsche? You got those earlier, right? Yes. Okay. So let me put that away. I had a Canadian sitting here. I have a whole box of Canadian, but let me grab the one that I have here, if I can find it. Here it is. This is 80% silver, 1965. The 27 on this one. 1965, 80% silver. I have this toner also from Canada. This is a monster toner. This is the commemorative 1967. Look at that color. We got purple, green, gold. This is the Canadian Goose 1867, 1967, only year of mint, commemorating 100 years of Canada as a country. MS63. Look at that color. This is a monster toner. Let's see what else I have here. This is a raw toner. Look at that. Also 1965. Yeah, maybe I'll run this one and this one together. They're both 1965. One is has a lot of luster, 1965 this, and this has a lot of toning. I'll do both of them for $49. Thank you, Nietzsche. I got both of them. I'll put them in the same flip so you know you pay together. I do. I have a beautiful set, specimen set of Canadian dollars, different designs. Yeah, I probably have close to 20 right now, silver dollars, and a bunch more that are in to be graded. Yeah, but all the coins I collect, most of them are dollar size, crown size. I don't collect fractional. Yeah, I do United States constitutional for silver. I always buy Canadian if I find it at good prices. Here, I'm gonna run this. This is 2000, 2001, and then there is a dime here, 2001 as well. These are all proof, ultra cameo, and sterling silver. 15, 15, and this is about $8 to $10 for this one. Again, there's less than 60,000 minted, and they're 92.5% silver. So about $40 worth of silver. Gonna do 29 for it. Here we are. All three of them. So basically, it's these two, you get this one for free. This is sterling silver, less than 60,000 minted. This is not the 80% silver that were in circulation. These are special proof sets Only proof sets with every year they had a different dollar with a different design commemorating the great events of Canadian history. I'm gonna take a few more dollars off. I'm gonna do 25, and I'm gonna do it for 20 seconds. Here we are, all three, 25 bucks. This is sterling silver, all of them. Special issue. Even the 1 cent that is copper from this edition is worth about $15-20. Hey, John. 1954 Canada. This is 80% silver. I'm almost done. Ready to pack and then hit the hay. 1954, guys. 80% silver. With the unicorn, the fetish unicorn with a nice sexy chain wrap around his body. I don't know why this is here. This is Austria. 50 skillings, not shillings, skillings. Nice strike. I think this is 90% silver. The year is 1969. 1969. That's not very recent. 1969, Austria. Yeah, 90% silver. 90% silver. Can't tell if this was proof or not. Let's pretend it is not. Yeah, the tires are there are so many of them. In fact, I don't like to collect them. Hey, Mascarita, I don't like to collect tire because they're kind of a mess to collect, in my opinion. So this is the 450-year anniversary of the death of Maximilian the First, King Maximilian the First. 90% silver. Yeah, that's exactly right. I bought one once thinking I found like a golden nugget and it was a piece of junk. So I kind of stopped. I had a bad experience, bad taste in my mouth. What is my flip for this one? I'll do $29 for this coin, guys. $29. This is 90% silver, 50 skillings from Austria, commemorating 450 years of the death of this king, William the First. Nice color to it, 90% silver. Hey, I'm glad. I got two more left. That's it. Two more left. $69 for both of them. That's $34 each. Is it 34.50? That's the last two I have. I don't have any coming anytime soon. Thank you, Tim. You like them? They're pretty nice. Those I know you like the coin, but the quality of it. No more Dante. I have one in my collection. I mean, I have one graded and one certified, but no more for sale. What do you mean with that? Newfoundland, 1917, sterling silver. Oh yeah, Newfoundland, the latest province. Yeah, 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 yeah. The letter edge. 1917, 50 cents. This is the largest face value. Newfoundland, the least populated province of Canada, and the last one to be added to Canada as a country. For a certain period of time, they enjoy some sort of semi independence, which allow them to mint their own coins, which is like the one I have in my hand. They never had the dollar, they only went up to the 50 cents. This is 1917, minted between 1911 and 1919. Again, this is sterling silver. In uncirculated condition, if you ever find this coin, the 1917 is worth $220. In AU is 130. In extra fine is 60. And in very fine is 40. In fine is about $30. So I'm gonna do that as a fine. Here it is 29. Also very good is $29. So very good and fine are the same price. $30, sorry, not 29. 29 is what I'm running. $30 in very good and fine. 40 in very fine. What about $24? Let's take $5 off. Newfoundland, 50 cents, 1917. These are hot coins, very difficult to find, low mintage. Like the 1917 has a mintage of 375,000. These were all meant for circulation, just very low because there are not a lot of people living there. What about two of them? I got 1919 and 1917. 1919 has a mintage of 306,000. 39 for both of them. That's less than $20 a piece. 1917 and 1919 Newfoundland, guys. Look for this coin up on eBay. See what you find them for. It's $22 just in silver right here. Melt value. All right. I think I don't know what else to. Oh, should we run one of these? 1920. This is running. You see what is that running, guys? This is Philadelphia, 90% silver. Okay. Good night, everybody, guys. I'm gonna close right now. Gonna rate somebody. Appreciate you being here. If you wanna bookmark my stream tomorrow night with my daughter, she's a lot of fun. She's 18 and a crackhead. She's really funny to be with. If you need anything, just send me a personal message on Instagram, Italian Coins One. Let's go to Lucky Lucian.